What's going on, everybody? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and a very kind of out of nowhere curious announcement happened over the weekend. So, over the weekend at a convention called MomoCon, there was a very special announcement by let's call him a peculiar individual. And this peculiar individual in question announced that one of his old games that he developed is actually going to be ported over to Steam later this year. Now, this quirky, we'll call him, individual in question is actually Suda51. Which means, yes, Killer 7 is being ported over to Steam later this year. Now, if you're not sure what Killer 7 is, it's a very, very weird game that I can only describe as a Suda51 game. If you've played any of his other games, think of that, but on the GameCube and on the PlayStation 2. And now, later this year at least, onto Steam. It's quite the mind trip, and to be completely honest, I never actually finished it back in the day. And I don't even have a copy. Do I have a copy of Killer 7? I'd have to check my GameCube collection again. But I don't believe I have a copy of Killer 7. So I will most likely be picking it up on Steam later this year. They only showed off a quick 1 minute or so trailer just to get the announcement out there. It's all being handled and ported and published and all by NISA, or NIS America. Which kind of has a lot of people semi-worried because some of their PC ports have been questionable. I'm not going to debate that whatsoever, it's fact. But we'll see how it goes in the long run anyway. Funnily enough, because this is only announced for Steam as it is at the moment, the Nintendo camp have kind of flown off the rails already. Hurling insults everywhere, throwing "where's my Switch port," you know the usual. In fact, I'm sure there's going to be some of that in the comments section below. Don't disappoint me, guys. But anyway, back to the point I actually want to make about this video. Well, there's 2 points. One of which is the fact that the game is coming to Steam later this year. I love it when old games, especially when you're looking at games along the lines of things that are very obscure or very quirky or abstract. Games that might have a cult following of some sort, but not have been a massive commercial success. I love it when games like this are basically rescued and given another chance. Usually this happens on the form of Steam, but it has been known to happen on other platforms as well. 360, PS3, Xbox One, PS4, Switch, but definitely not the Wii U. And it's cool when this kind of thing actually happens. For multiple reasons. One, it gives people who never got to fully properly play it or experience the game a proper way to do so. Not everyone wants to fuck around with emulators, not everyone wants to buy old retro consoles and buy copies of old games. And this gives those people a chance to actually do it and play it much more accessibly. It also gives people like me who actually played it back in the day but never finished it a chance to redo that and make up for the mistakes essentially. And of course you've got the people who don't have a copy anymore or whatever, and maybe they loved Killer 7 back in the day but they got rid of their GameCube, they got rid of their PS2, they lost their copy, broke their copy, whatever it is, and now this gives them a chance to replay a game that they may love. So I love it when stuff like this happens. Now, do I think this could come to any other platform like the Xbox One, PS4, Nintendo Switch? Probably. Do I think it will? Probably not. But anyway, sound off in the comment section below about Killer 7. If you love it, keep the spoilers out of this, guys, because for myself and others, we're not going to want to ruin it. But just let me know your thoughts and opinions on Killer 7. If you've played it, if you've always wanted to play it, if it kind of piqued your interest but you never got around to it, or if you think it looks like an absolute piece of shit. Are you going to pick it up on Steam? Obviously it's going to have very, very light system requirements. Or if by some magical, miraculous announcement they announce it for everything down the line, what would you pick it up on? What platform would you prefer, and would you potentially wait to actually get this game on? And let me know what you think about all these old games, these abstract games, these obscure games, these cult games, getting a new lease on life, be it through Steam, a HD remaster, or just a basic re-release. Or a port to a console. As always, let me know all that good stuff in the comments section below. Hit the appropriate button to let me know how I did on the video. And while you're at it, why not hit the subscribe button and even turn on the notification bell. Granted, YouTube probably still won't send you all the notifications for stuff like live streams and new videos and whatnot. But hey, at least you can say you tried, right? Anyway, as always guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the rest of the videos in my channel.